Don't give me that shit! Break him up. Outside, you fingering me and shit, come on!
There's one song about others that makes people happy. Professor Mark.
Hey, Trigger here. Today we're going to watch some road rage videos and get my reaction to them. I think I'm the perfect person for this too because I lived in Texas for several years, and if you've driven in Texas, I think it's probably the road rage capital of the world. Let's check out the first one. Whoa. So this guy was going through the intersection at the same time as this person with the camera, and the guy in the right-hand lane clearly just came on over to the left-hand lane, didn't look. You're not supposed to change lanes in the intersection. They teach that in driver's ed, and I don't know, I remember that from 25 years ago. But this is why. Wow, she's upset though. I don't know why she's so pissed. I mean, her husband caused the accident, and he's yelling, "Call the cops, call the cops." Well, I don't know why he's in a hurry for the cops to get there. He's going to get a ticket. And you notice they have a little kid in the back seat. He's probably scared out of his mind. Probably never been in an accident before, and his mom is just going crazy. See what happened.
You came into my lane. You came into my lane. Why is your window down?
I'm trying to put it up. You
Well, it won't. Up. It's all on video. Don't move. No food. She's going to come away. She's going to hit her.
You see what she's doing here, kind of giving the yeah, go ahead, hit me kind of look.
That's fine.
Did record it. I can't put my window up.
I'm going to get out of the road.
No, we're getting out of the road! No!
So if you're in a fender bender, which I would consider this a fender bender, their side scraped up a little bit, but car is obviously drivable. You're supposed to move your cars out of the road so you don't impede traffic, which is what this person with the video camera here is trying to do. But this guy thinks they're running away, so he's going to be a complete moron and step in front of the car and attempt to stop the car with his body, which is an absolutely horrible idea. I don't care how strong you are. I don't care if you have 5 people. You're not going to stop a 4,000-pound car with your 160-pound body. And you really don't know the mental state of the person driving this car. Like, you know, they could be an absolute psycho and just go ahead and plow you over. Don't do this.
Hey, we're getting out of the road! We're getting out of the road! We're not! We get out the... Yeah, we are! Get out of the way! We run!
Yeah, so that was interesting. The guy caused the accident, and then his girlfriend just went apeshit. I think I would have went ahead and got away from those people also. See what happens here.
You're not a police officer.
So this is a funeral escort. You see, they're in Florida. Jeremy DeWitt vibes. Um, they have a green light, but this funeral escort's fixing to come through and try to block the road, I'm guessing.
Officer, you're not a police officer. You're not a cop.
From what I understand from watching all that Jeremy DeWitt stuff, the funeral escort is supposed to wait until they have a green light, and then they can block the road and people can keep going. But this guy just went ahead and pulled into the intersection, and now they're getting yellow light. So
No, you're not a cop. You're not a cop. You're not a cop. Whoa, be careful, be careful. Be careful. You don't have the right to do that. Jeremy DeWitt.
Jeremy DeWitt. Jeremy's in prison, so I guess someone has to take over. At least he doesn't look. He looks more like a mall security guard or something than an actual police officer. He does have a badge around his neck, though, which I don't understand that. You don't need a badge to direct traffic or whatever they're doing.
You don't have the right to do this. I've got you on camera.
That guy did the same thing, though. He jumped in front of the car, and tried to stop the car with his body. I guess people think, people just aren't going to run him over. I guess that's the idea, but you never know. Someone could just plow your ass over. And I do think it's kind of rude to just bust into a funeral. You should probably wait. If it was someone you knew's funeral, you would want them to wait for you. So I think you should probably wait for the funeral, but I guess that's just my opinion. And you could see the family there in the car was a little bit upset with the guy for busting into the funeral. So the guy just kind of buzzed by him there.
Have a wonderful day. I love you. Come on, go. You're hooking traffic.
So I've been riding motorcycles since about the time I got my license. All kinds. I've had crotch rockets, bunch of Harleys, Ducatis, Hondas. Riding motorcycles so long, you kind of learn that you need to use your brain a little bit more than everyone around you, and try not to get into these types of situations, because just like the people that are hopping in front of these cars trying to stop them, when you're on a motorcycle, you have a little bit more protection, I guess you could argue, but not really. And if one of these, you get in a pissing match with one of these cars, and they choose to just blast you, I mean, it's not going to be good for you. So the guy in the car kind of went by him close, and then they come up to the stoplight and had some words. I guess let's see what happens now.
EKN0513.
This motorcycle could have gone another way. He could have just went about his day, but now they're kind of playing chicken with each other. I feel like a lot of people get into these situations, then they try to play the victim, but they could have easily just went about their day and left the situation alone. If you do this, start chasing after each other, I think you're both pretty much equally responsible for whatever happens.
Say hi.
Hi. So now the guy in the car has assaulted him at this point.
He was in a hurry before that.
Now he's tried to hit him. So they're just continuing to kind of play chicken with each other, which goes back to what I said about the motorcycle. You're not in a car, and if that guy's already showed you he's a little bit unhinged, he came up and, gave you a thump or whatever, so be best to just go back your way.
I am being chased down by a man who just hit me in my back.
So it looks like he found like a street festival or carnival or something. They got the street blocked off, and finds a couple of police officers. And it's kind of like what I said. He immediately tries to play the victim. I'm being chased down by a man. Sort of, but you guys were both playing chicken with each other. Everybody wants to seem in their best light when a situation like this happens.
A man that hit you in your back?
Yes, ma'am.
Like in a vehicle?
Yes, ma'am. He is right over there. Driving erratically. He's coming down here right now.
In the vehicle?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, the silver blue car.
Car?
Yep. Just kind of around. I've been trying to...
Your ID?
Yes, ma'am.
Here this guy comes.
Did he...
I didn't touch it. Look at him lying. Look at him lying. Look at him lying. Breaking my man.
So the police did a horrible job there. The guy pulled up and said, "There's a man chasing me down," or whatever. That's all the information those two female police officers had. And that guy never should have got that close to him. They don't know if he had a knife or a gun or what he was going to do. Those two cops let that guy walk right up to the dude on the motorcycle and just bust him in the head. Those two police officers need a little bit more training. They were just standing there with their hands in their pockets. Just let the guy walk right up to him. You need to keep them separated, and that's why. Yeah, here's another motorcycle. At least they have their helmets on. I don't know what this guy's problem is. Very stupid. Very stupid. Gives him the old one finger salute and drives off. I don't really know what that was all about. Perhaps they had a altercation further back down the road, because it doesn't really look like anything happened. The guy on the bike just took offense to them being in his bubble, I guess, and decided to be an idiot, and then gave him the one finger salute and drove off. Very stupid. What if the guy in this car was just what if that was his last straw and he just rammed your ass? Not too bright. Alright guys, I'm going to end that one there. This video is already about 15 minutes long, and I'm new to this YouTube thing, and I know you're not supposed to let the videos go 30-40 minutes. Nobody's going to watch past that point. So I'm going to end this one here and make another one picking up on where I left this one off. Alright guys, take it easy.